Hi Flosstube, it's me, Gleeza from Made with Glee. Today is October 19th. Happy Diwali. Today is the Hindu Indian Festival of Lights. We light little clay diyas. So what they look like, they're made out of clay. We fill them with ghee, which is clarified butter. And we make wicks out of cotton. And this is a traditional unadorned clay diya, and people paint them and decorate them. I bought these like this, but I'm going to show you a few that I made myself before I get into my Flosstube, so this will be really quick. I know you've seen this all on Pinterest. It's the spoons. Can you see? Can you see? It's a lotus flower. It's made with an old CD. Spoons, and I use beads. And this is a little tea light, and you just rest it on top, and you light and you decorate your house. So I made that while I was feeling crafty one day and couldn't stitch. I also made this one with paper flowers and little rhinestone decorations out of a candle jar top. And then you put your little tea light on the top, and voila. I also made a few out of CDs. Ooh, and I just dropped the bead somewhere. So this is this old CD, and it's glued on rhinestones and beads. You put the light on it, and ta-da! Here's another one with beads. I like this one a lot. It's really pretty. I had these square beads like forever. And this is another one made with like stick-on rhinestones, gemstones, whatever, but the sticky type. So these are all for Diwali. We light these and we decorate our house to celebrate the conquering of good over evil, of light over darkness, and basically it signifies that light will always win over darkness in the end. So, I haven't seen you guys in quite a while. What have I been up to? A lot. The last time I saw you was middle of August, August 15th. My boys had their birthdays, 19 and 21. And I guess with my kids getting older, I felt a little bit older too, and so yeah, that was interesting to have adults. So boys had their birthdays, the oldest went back up to college. And then in the beginning of September, we were threatened by Hurricane Irma, which was going to be a Category 5 coming up the spine of Florida and dooming us all. Fortunate for us, not so fortunate for the west coast of Florida. It came in on the west coast. So us on the east coast, we only experienced basically what would be like a Category 2 hurricane. I had a lot of tree damage. My yard was wrecked, all my flowers and plants. I lost quite a bit of plants and flowers, but that's about it. House was fine, we were fine. Family that all lived and stayed out here, everybody was fine. Just a lot of tree damage. I mean, you can drive around South Florida now and still find a lot of tree debris in front of people's houses. It's going to take the city quite a while to still clean up all of this stuff. So, what else happened? Well, sometime before and after Irma, I aggravated an injury on my arm, and I have not been able to stitch and craft as much as I want to. I used to do a lot of cakes, fondants and stuff, fondant decorated cakes, and when I would roll the fondant, I would get like a shooting pain up my arm. And after that, it came to where my arm would feel weak, and like I'll go to pick up something and my arm will just give out. Now if I look to you like I'm a wreck and I was crying today, I was crying today. I made pizza for lunch. I went to take it out of the oven. The arm gave out to me. And our floor had pizza for lunch. So I literally burst out into tears. I had a little mental breakdown, and then I decided, you know what, I need to make this video because I'm feeling bad for myself right now. So anyway, I know we all go through a lot of stuff. I watch videos, you guys, and I know a lot of us have been experiencing all sorts of emotional roller coasters these past 2 months. I have to apologize to everyone whose videos I've watched because I have liked but I have not commented. I am watching you guys. I was in a mood. I'm still in a mood. I'm in a bad place. I'm introverting a little bit, so I really should take the time out to just say, hey, that's awesome. You know, I watched. I love what you're doing or whatever, and I just have not been doing it. But I have been watching, so shout out to everybody whose videos I've watched. You guys continue to enable me and inspire me. Oh God, there's so many of you guys. Sarah Little Snips, I'm glad you made a video. Again, it's good to see you and your whips. Whenever you work on them, girl. No, like you said, no stress, no pressure. It's a hobby. That's what we do. Moms and daughters. Oh, I am so envious of you stitching moms and daughter duos. Who is it? Pam and Steph. I forgot what their name of their channel is. You guys are awesome. I enjoy watching your videos. And Priscilla and Chelsea. I found you guys and I had to binge watch. Oh, you're amazing. The way you finish projects. Miss Priscilla Blaine, your artwork is phenomenal. I definitely have all of your chalkboard patterns marked off in my Just Cross Stitch magazines as things I would want to stitch. So it's amazing to see, you know, you the designer or the artist. I know it's designed by hands-on design or whatever, but you the artist and your stitching of your pieces and the way you finish them, very inspiring. Excuse me. There's a little something back here I'm going to show you guys a little bit later on, but that's inspired by Priscilla and Chelsea, the way they finished their projects, and I'll talk to you guys about that in a little bit. Oh gosh, there's so many people I watch, and I just wanted to acknowledge you guys that I do watch you, and I'm sorry I'm not commenting, but I don't know what to say about that. I'm in a place, but who have I watched lately? Like I said, I've watched a lot of Flosstube. I try to, people with the 1-hour videos, I do watch your videos. I just have to break them up into 2 or 3 sittings. So people with shorter videos, I'll get through yours. Like, I'll watch maybe 2 or 3 in if I can, in a session. If not, I'll break it up like Katie the Stash Queen, Katie Queen of Starts, Emily C. Half stitch, cross stitch. There's a few of you people who make like slightly longer videos. I do watch. I just break them up. Again, I'm sorry for not commenting, but like I said, I've been watching a lot of people. Off the Grid Needle Arts, Colbin, D Squared. I love those ladies. They're hysterical. Mischievous Stitches. I watch you all the time. Bendy Stitches, Michelle Garrett, Lindy Stitches, Coffee Stitcher, Robert Palace of Stitches. I love that pink on you. Congrats on the nephew also. I wish I could wear pink lipstick. I can't. It's Kismet Stitches. It's Kismet. I think that's her name. Who else? Minnie Gray from All X's. A Stitch Too Far. Gem Stitch, she's a British, yep, Gem Stitch. Cowgirl Kate to Plenty, she is amazing. I've been watching her videos forever. She gave me a shout out, so thank you, Cowgirl Kate. You have no idea. Yeah, I'm a fan of your artwork, your original paintings. You're amazing. I especially love that beaded saddle thing that you're gonna do. Wow, girl. Farm Girl and her goat stories. I'm a Capricorn, so stubborn goats, yeah. Darling Bluebell, she went to Bolivia. Oh, there's so many of you guys. Of course, McKenna, Abby Bella. I think I'm missing, like, okay, if you've made videos in the beginning of October, I don't think I'm up to date in the beginning of October videos, but through September, I'm pretty much caught up with a lot of people. Stitch M in her knitting, Loose Cross Stitch, 3 Out Threads, Kelly Bell Stitches. Well, Soldier Stitcher, welcome back. I saw your video. I actually saw part of your video because I only watched it in a part and I had to stop it to watch later. Schoolhouse Stitcher, Sporty Stitcher, Artful Stitcher, Handmaiden, she was a new one. Oh gosh. Oh, I can't remember. People who I watch all the time, I can't remember your name. Miss Oh So Crafty. Our lovely Flosstube lady who welcomes everybody in Utah. Why I can't remember your name right now. Oh my goodness. I'm at a total blank. Pam, Crafty Corner, Stitcherista. I can't think. Oh, there's so many people that I watch. I watch all of you guys. So, yeah. I've been watching, and I apologize to you guys for not commenting. But we're 11 minutes into this, and I am not showing you any stitching yet. So let's get into it. Excuse me. Anyway, so sorry for the jingling bangles today, but it's Diwali and woo, I love bangles. I'm a bangle girl. I love wearing bangles. You buy these in a set. They come all of these bangles together, and this is how we buy them. And you split them up for 2 hands, and you kind of have them to match every outfit. You can't see the bottom of, I'm wearing what's called a shalwar kameez. It's the long top with the pants underneath, and you can't see the full outfit, and I refuse to get up, but this is the bottom border of my fabulous top that I'm wearing. It's like green and purple, and I just absolutely love this, and it's full of bling, McKenna. Yeah, so that's that. So okay, let's get into stitching. What have I been working on? What have I finished? So since the last time you saw me, I started and finished this guy. This is a Vervico kit, needlepoint, quick point. Took me a week to get this started and finished. They sell a kit to make it into a pillow, but I'm gonna make it into a pillow myself. The next thing I started and finished it was this little ornament. Well, it's gonna be an ornament. This is a free pattern from Madame Laffy. She has several free patterns on her website, so go check it out. I'm not sure how I'm gonna make it into exactly how that ornament's gonna turn out, but I'm just making ornaments and then I'm gonna finish them at some point in the beginning of December. So that's what I've been working on. I also told you and showed you guys I was working on a felt stocking, and this is Sugar Plum Fairy, and it is done. Well, except for assembly, I'm gonna line it with muslin, so like when you stick stuff in it, it doesn't rip the sequin threads. But it's for my niece, and I'll be starting one for her brother shortly. Okay, and now this piece. This is inspired by Priscilla and Chelsea, the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch. You go, girls. I got this in Michael's months and months ago. I think it was after spring. This thing bottles. It had 4. It's supposed to have 4 bottles, but it only had 3. So I ended up paying $5 for this on clearance. And after speaking to the manager, because we couldn't find the 4th bottle, I think it was $8 on clearance. And then because I couldn't find the 4th bottle, it was $5. So what I did was I stuck in the lower end of the budget florals with some picks, boo, feather, and the witch's hat. And on the bottom, this is from Just Cross Stitch magazine, Spooky. This is the blocks that they do, the seasonal blocks. The only changes I made to this was I added the spiders on. And check it out, Priscilla and Chelsea. It is magnetized. So I have rare earth magnets here. And I tried these magnets just because I had them in my stash. They're not the strongest, but it holds. And once you straighten it out, there it is. So this is, thank you again, Priscilla and Chelsea, for your inspiration. This is Spooky. And once Halloween is over, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the Halloween related picks. And I have some fall picks, scarecrow and pumpkins. I'm going to replace the Halloween picks with that. And after I remove Spooky, I am going to stick Autumn, also from Just Cross Stitch magazine. And you can see the back. It's again the needle art, sticky board, magnet, masking tape. That's what I use. And if I can see where my thing is, okay. And if I can just adjust to make it straight. Hold on, there we go. And then there we have, well, it's kind of, so it's going to be Autumn. So, ooh, and I'm dropping stuff, you guys. Those magnets are kind of weak. I might change them all to rare earth magnets. I am not sure. But for now, or the sheet magnets, I don't know which is better. But this is all thanks to Priscilla and Chelsea and their inspiration for unique ways of finishing cross stitch. So I planned on stitching all of those holiday blocks that came from the Just Cross Stitch magazines and changing them out seasonally like they do. I love that idea, ladies. I am a seasonal decorator also. I'm in Florida, South Florida, so I really have only 3 seasons. I do fall, I do Christmas, and then I do summer. Spring goes into summer season. I mean, I should have 4, but really that's all I have. Anyway, this is the magazine that I got those 2 patterns, Spooky and Autumn, from, if anyone's looking to do it. So yeah, that's all for our finishes, things that I actually done. Now really quickly into works in progress. So the last time you saw me, I touched Nora Corbett's Holly Pixie. She is a brown skin girl. That's the only change I made to her. I converted her skin. Other than that, she's coming along very slowly. Like I said, I have not been stitching a lot due to injuring my arm. So everything has been very slow going and very frustrating for me. The next up is Happily Ever After by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I'm up to date through September, but that is it. I have not started working on August as of yet. My next whip that I touched is Connie G Designs, the Rainbow Sampler. Rainbow Stitch Along. And all I have is that much done on September. And yeah, I'm gonna get to it soon, sometime, when I get to it. But I do want to finish that this year, as well as with the Frosted Pumpkin Stitcheries Stitch Along. Next up that I worked on, and you all know this is my stamp cross stitch piece to Everything's a Season. That's what it's supposed to look like. This is where I'm at. And that's it. The next project I worked on And I've really been working on this a lot more than the others just because I want to finish this for Christmas. For sure is the baby birth record, the sampler for my nephew, Little Sports. What it's supposed to look like. This is where I am at. So I am making progress. It's getting there. Being that's the third time stitching that thing, it's annoying. It's like, I don't want to stitch this, but I do anyway because I want it done. It's really easy though. I shouldn't complain. It's working up quickly. The next one is the Mighty Samurai, and I wanted to work on this exclusively in September. It did not happen. I don't think this is being finished for Christmas. Yeah, you tell me. It is not getting done for Christmas. Hell no. This will probably maybe even not be done for her birthday in March, but we shall see. But I am stitching on it when I remember, when I can. But the projects I'm showing you now basically are the ones I am going to focus on working on. Okay, so that's all my whips and what I finished. Now, I want to say thank you. I'm just gonna ramble because now it's like every other thing. Okay, so first I want to say thank you to Caroline from Threads All Over. I received your package a day before Hurricane Irma hit us, so like the last mailing day that we got mail, and I didn't open it until 2 weeks after. And I meant to make a video since then, and I wanted to thank you like since then, and I just haven't gotten around to doing it. So Caroline, Threads All Over, thank you so much, my stitchy friend. It was not necessary. It was completely unexpected, and I thank you very much. She sent me a chart from Country Cottage Needlework. I don't own or have any Country Cottage Needlework, so this is fun for me. It's something new. I see a lot of you guys stitch them, so I am happy to try this. I have some fabric I have in mind, so I look forward to trying a Country Cottage Needleworks pattern. She also sent me this really cute little badge, and I love flowers and roses, so I'm definitely going to stitch that for myself. So again, thank you, Threads All Over, Caroline. You are awesome. I apologize for not getting in touch with you sooner. I apologize for taking so long, but life sucks when it does. And other times it's great. But it was sucky for me for a little while, and I do apologize. That's no one's fault but my own. What else has been going on? Okay, so before I went to... between August 15th and September 1st, sometime when my kids were still birthdays and all that stuff, I went to Cross Stitch Cupboard, which is our local needlework shop. And Gary Hoviter, if you're watching, hello. While I was there, I saw your merman that you finished and you had left there to be framed. Wow, wow, wow. It is amazing. Such beautiful stitching. Gary, I would love to meet you one day, and the rest of the people who hang out at Cross Stitch Cupboard. One of these days, I will make it for one of your guys' stitching, sit-down stitch thing that you do, and I'd love to meet you guys. But wow, your project, your finish was absolutely amazing. I love that merman. Love that merman. Anyway, guys, sorry about that. Also, while I was in Cross Stitch Cupboard, I did meet someone else there, and I promised I was going to give him a shout out because I want you guys to go on to Facebook and check out his page. It is called Rainbows for Comfort and Peace, and that's what you'll look it up on Facebook as, Rainbows for Comfort and Peace. His name is Timothy Johnson, and he is making a commemorative memorial quilt with cross-stitch blocks from people all over the world to commemorate and memorialize those who were lost at the Pulse nightclub shooting in Orlando. So if you go on to his Facebook group and, you know, get yourself connected. There are patterns there that you can choose from, anyone. And I think you have to stitch them on either black or white Aida. Like a 6x6 square, like in a rainbow theme. And send it to him, and he's gonna put together this amazing quilt, and I think it's awesome what he's doing. So please do check out Rainbows for Peace and Comfort on Facebook, and please participate if you can. I'll be stitching up a few blocks to send to him also. So that's all. Yeah, okay, so that's about all that I have to say about cross stitching for that. What else has been going on? Oh, so hurricanes, yes. First it was Harvey, then there was Irma. And Irma did a lot of damage before coming to Florida. She wrecked the Virgin Islands and Dominica. I'm sorry. I don't usually drink on camera, but I'm sorry, I had to do that. She wrecked Dominica, Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands, and then she came to Florida. And after that was Maria. And I made a commitment around the 15th of September that I was not going to shop anymore for at least a month. And I've done a month, and I'm trying to do 2 months, because what I'm doing with my money instead is I'm donating it to disaster relief charities, and I highly recommend that you check out Charity Navigator if you're looking for a charity to donate to. I just have way too much stuff, and I don't need to be buying things, and my money could help other people, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that for now. The things I want are still gonna be there 6 months from now, 3 months from now. If they're not, oh well, I missed out, you know. Maybe I'll find it on eBay later on. You know, it's not a big deal. I mean, there's people without water. There's people with no roofs, no clothes. You know, like, there's people in so much worse situations than we and I am in, that I felt that that's the best thing that I can do, is just to not shop. And that's what I'm doing. So no new yarn, no needles, no patterns, no cross stitch, no crochet, no sewing fabrics. I am really trying to be good. Like, I'm gonna use everything I have. Hence, this is where all of these Diwali diyas and decoration things came out, because I was just like, okay, what can I do in my room? So that's what I was doing. But I also decided that every time I had the urge to shop, and I watched so many of you guys' videos, and you enable me to want things and to want to buy them, and I put them in my cart, and then I'm like, okay, no, you said you weren't gonna shop. So every time that happened, what I did was I went into my stash and I pulled out a kit and I started it. So I have a few new starts to show you. These are not gonna be whips where I'm working actively on them. I just started them just to start them and to get myself out of that mood of wanting to shop. So pretty much once I opened the package, sorted the threads, looked at the pattern, put my first few stitches in, that urge to shop passed. So, yay. So I have a few things that I've started. Whether I finish them or not, like I said, I don't know, or when. But this is a very old cross stitch kit that I've had in my stash for at least a year, but it's much older. Pardon me, I'm sorry. It's 1989 dimensions, and you can tell it's 1989 because look at the way they finished with this fabric, which they included. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do anything like that because that makes it very country and dated to me. I'm probably going to frame it quite differently. But it's called Christmas Memories, and this is my start on it. Not a whole lot. People know it's actually upside down. That's a wreath. That's what I started. But like I said, just the simple act of pulling stuff out, sorting flosses, you know, writing down the colors and the names and making my little punch card and stuff. it definitely gets me out of that mood of, oh, I want to buy something and I must have it. Then yeah. Another one I started was right here, Indian Lady in Orange Sari. And I actually have both of them. There's Indian Lady in Orange Sari and there's Indian Lady in Blue Sari, and these are Lenart kits, and I have both, but I only started Lady in Orange Sari. I will probably start Lady in Blue Sari before the month is over. Oh man, should I show? I should show you. Again, absolutely not much going on, but I started just to take that urge away. So that's number 2. The next thing I started, Bonsai and Buddha. It's raining outside. I don't know if you can hear it, and it got dark in here, so I apologize. Bonsai and Buddha. Yeah. Again, this is just to stop me from buying because I have all these things. So every time I want to buy, you better stitch on something else. This was actually a new start prior to my commitment not to buy stuff. This was started on August 21st to commemorate the solar eclipse. It's a needlepoint kit, and that's how much I have on it. I don't know if you can really tell. It's the blues. The blues and some of the yellows that I started. So that's another one. And finally, for new starts, this is Dimensions, the jar ornaments on plastic canvas. And that's what I've started, and that's where I got to. So, my dear people, friends, fellow Flosstubers, that is what I have been up to. Oh, I forgot. And I forgot this in my whip parade also. It's my 12 Days of Christmas ornaments from, no, wrong magazine. Oh, by the way, this magazine is the Cross Stitcher. I have this out because it has several ornament patterns in here that I plan on stitching for ornaments between now and December. Anyway, but what I was about to show you is from Christmas Cross Stitch Favorites. It's the Maria Diaz design of 12 Days of Christmas. I'm pretty sure you've seen January, what am I saying? I did them monthly, but now I'm going to have to like double up if I want them done for Christmas. So Partridge in a Pear Tree all the way, I don't know, I showed you July, 7 Swans of Swimming. And then there was 8 Maids of a Milking. So I have that finished, and I am currently working on September, which is 9 Ladies Dancing. So all based on how well my hand and my arm is feeling, I will attempt to finish the rest of these ornaments before the end of November, because I will not be able to wait till December to start December, the 12th one, because then I won't be able to get all the ornaments made, because I plan on spending at least the first week of December stitching up all these things like the stocking and the pillow and everything else I had. Alright, so that's it now for everything I've stitched on. I did try to knit. It didn't go too well. I am like stuck just because it gets hard when I knit. The arm acts up. This is just a simple combination of knits and pearls. It's a scarf. It's in a silvery glittery, doesn't show on here, silvery glittery gray yarn. It's not very much, so that's what I've stitched on. And the other thing that I worked on, and this I worked on during the hurricane because the power was flickering in and out. We did lose power like during the storm, and then like we were out for without power for at least a day and a half, 2 days. But the other thing I worked on, because I had people, well, not people, I say people, I had family staying with me because my house is more secure or more storm prepared than their house. So I had family staying with me during the storm. And I didn't really want to cross stitch because then I'd get distracted and I didn't want to mess anything up. So basically I was stitching on this, or stitching M. She calls her cross stitch knitting, and I'm here calling my knitting stitching. So I was knitting this scarf. It's a basic triangle scarf, and I think I just showed you the wrong side of it. Duh. There. Those are the colors. I think it's very pretty. I love it. So, I'm about to start the second ball of yarn. So that's what I've been working on as it comes to, as it comes to my knitting. Stitch in M. See, it's your fault. Stop calling your cross stitch knitting so I can stop calling my knitting stitching. Okay, so that's that. Alrighty, what else? What else did I want to talk to you guys about? 36 minutes. Wow, what's going on? Sarah, Little Snips, you and Kelly Bell both were talking about Barbara Bats. Her fairies, angels? No, they're not fairies, they're angels. I don't know if I'm going to stitch them with wings, but I do have a few of these. I've had them in my collection for a while. South American Angel. If I ever start doing one of these Barbara Bats, this is going to be the first one that I stitch because I am from South America. So she's here. I also have the Japanese Angel. I have the Egyptian Angel. And check it out, Sarah, Little Snips, I have the African Angel. So, how bad do you want it? Let's talk. Finish something. Maybe we could work something out. You stitch one of these other angels that I don't have, and when you finish it, and I stitch this, and we exchange, I don't know. But knowing us and the way we stitch, whenever, it'll be like 5 years from now before we'll like exchange these. So anyway, you know, how bad do you want this? How desperate are you? Ready to start this? If you are, I got you. If not, whenever, let me know. It's here. So I do have some of these Barbara Bats. If you find it on eBay though, go for it. That's where I found mine. But it was like, I want to say, last year I bought those. Anyway, 38 minutes. Geez, you guys, I need to hurry up. Okay, so, you know, I was telling you guys I like the gnomes, and I was trying to find gnome patterns and all of this stuff. So I was on eBay, and I had this already in my collection. This is special delivery. The designer is Donna Gallagher. So I was looking for more Donna Gallagher patterns, and I found them on eBay. They're gnomes, and I got them all from the same seller. And the seller made a mistake and sent me another one of these, and I contacted them and, you know, offered to send it back so I can get the correct one, which was the sleigh ride one that I wanted. And they told me to keep it, and they went ahead and just sent me the one that they made the mistake on. So I am going to offer up to anyone who is interested. It's special. It's called Special Delivery, Donna Gallagher. Tell me your favorite story or a book about that has gnomes, dwarfs, little people, trolls. You know, like Lord of the Rings. You tell me. I'm not going to give you any more examples. So if you're interested in acquiring this, let me know what your favorite troll, gnome, Little People fantasy storybook series is, and I will do a random drawing for this, and I will mail it anywhere in the world. I also have something else, and this is from my local needlework shop. She was offering a free magazine. I happen to have all of them are the ones she was offering. But I picked this one up because I like the designs in this. This is Winter 2015 of the Cross Stitch and Needlework magazine. But I also have this already, and so if anyone is interested in this, just tell me what cross-stitch GIF you are going to make for anyone this year. So these two things are up for offer to anyone, anywhere in the world. First one, tell me your favorite gnome little people. Second, just tell me who or what you're cross-stitching a GIF for whom this year. And I'll do a random drawing thingy, and voila, that will be it. So guys, yeah, I've rambled. I've talked about way too much and nothing at all. Happy Diwali. May light always overcome darkness in your life. May good always overcome evil in this world. And I will see you when I have more to show you. Please do not forget to check out Rainbows for Peace and Comfort on Facebook. What else? Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you to those people who take the time to leave me comments. I apologize to everyone who I watch your videos. I really do. I apologize to all you guys who I don't comment on. I mean, literally, like some of you guys, like Stitcherista, I'll maybe comment on 1 in every 10 videos. Mischievous Stitches, Michelle Bendy Stitches, you know, you guys, like, I really watch everybody's videos. Sarah, you know I watch your video. I just haven't gotten around to commenting. I don't know, I'm in a mood. So please forgive me for being in a mood. Please forgive me for not commenting. Just know you're getting my likes and my views, and I'll like and comment and view more. I heart cross stitch. I love your videos. Andrea, is it Andrea in Colorado too? Oh, there's so many people who I watch, and I love watching your videos. Ladybird Stitcher, Teresa Little Stitcher, Ozzy Stitcher, Becca Silent, Yvonne the Night Owl Stitcher, Buckeye Stitcher. Oh my goodness. The guys. Oh. Blitz Stitch. Thank you for your videos, man. Just whatever. I am at a loss of words. I just want to say again, thank you guys, you Flosstube community, for entertaining me and for making videos that I enjoy watching. And again, thank you for watching my videos. Happy Diwali. What is it? There's like some Jewish holidays around this time of the year. Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur. I'm sure there's a Eid. We all have these harvest, fall season holidays. So some saint something, whatever. So yeah. Happy everything. Happy whatever. That's it, people. Thank you for watching. Bye.